space station orbited high above Earth, its sleek structure glinting in the sunlight. Within the station, a group of young alien students, known as the Xalaris, sat in a classroom surrounded by holographic screens displaying Earth's landscapes, people, and culture. They were from the distant planet Xarion, a world with a society vastly different from that of humans. Their instructor, Professor Zarka, a towering figure with a slender build and 4 arms, paced at the front of the class. His voice resonated with authority as he addressed the eager students. "Today we begin our study of Earth and its inhabitants," he announced, gesturing toward the holographic screens. "Humans are unique creatures, known for their adaptability and complex social structures. Over the next several weeks you will observe them in various settings to better understand their behavior and culture." The students, a diverse group of Xalaris with varying shades of iridescent skin, listened intently. Among them were Rax, a curious and adventurous student, and Lura, his best friend, known for her analytical mind. The first observation assignment took place in a bustling human city. The holographic screens displayed scenes of traffic-filled streets, skyscrapers, and throngs of people. The students were tasked with observing human interactions and identifying patterns in their behavior. Rax leaned forward, fascinated by the energy of the city. "Look at how quickly they move," he said. "It's like they're always in a hurry." "Indeed," Professor Zarka replied. "Humans are often driven by a sense of urgency. It's a characteristic that has helped them achieve remarkable technological advancements." Lura observed a group of people gathered at a food truck. They chatted, laughed, and exchanged stories while eating. "It seems they value social connections," she noted. "Very much so," said the professor. "Humans form close bonds with one another, often creating families, friendships, and communities." As the weeks went by, the students continued their observations. They witnessed human celebrations from weddings to festivals, and saw how humans displayed emotions like joy, sadness, and anger. They also observed the darker sides of human nature: conflict, crime, and inequality. During one assignment, the students were given the opportunity to interact with humans in a controlled environment. A small group of humans had been invited to the space station for a cultural exchange. Rax and Lura were chosen to represent the Xalaris students. The humans, though initially nervous, quickly warmed up to the aliens. They shared stories about their lives, their dreams, and their struggles. Rax and Lura listened intently, learning about the hopes and fears that drove human behavior. Rax was particularly intrigued by the human sense of ambition. He spoke with a young man named Jake, who was studying to become an engineer. Jake explained how he wanted to create new technologies that would improve people's lives. "Humans are always seeking to improve," Rax observed. "It's like they have an insatiable drive to make things better." "Yes," Jake replied. "We know we're not perfect, but we try to leave the world better than we found it." After the interaction session, Rax and Lura discussed their impressions with Professor Zarka. They agreed that humans were complex creatures, capable of great kindness, but also prone to conflict. The professor encouraged them to continue their studies, emphasizing the importance of understanding Earth's history and culture. One day, the space station sensors detected a massive storm approaching Earth. The students watched as news reports showed the devastation caused by the storm: flooded streets, destroyed homes, and displaced families. It was a sobering reminder of the fragility of life on Earth. Despite the chaos, the students observed something remarkable. Humans from all walks of life came together to help those affected by the storm. Volunteers organized rescue missions, provided food and shelter, and worked tirelessly to rebuild communities. Lura was deeply moved by the display of solidarity. "Humans have a remarkable capacity for compassion," she said. "Even in the face of disaster, they find ways to support each other." Rax nodded in agreement. "It's like they have an innate sense of community. They know that they are stronger when they work together." As the storm subsided and Earth began to heal, the students realized that they had witnessed something profound. The resilience and compassion displayed by humans were qualities that transcended any cultural or technological differences. Their studies on the space station eventually came to an end, and the students returned to Xarion with a newfound understanding of Earth and its people. Professor Zarka praised them for their dedication, and encouraged them to continue exploring other cultures throughout the galaxy. Rax and Lura, now inspired by the lessons they had learned from humanity, embarked on new journeys, determined to spread the spirit of compassion and unity across the cosmos. They knew that Earth, with its complex and imperfect inhabitants, held a unique place in the vast universe, a place where the spark of hope could light the way for others. Part 2. Months had passed since Rax and Lura returned to Xarion from their studies on Earth. Despite being back in their familiar surroundings, their experiences on the space station continued to shape their perspectives and fuel their curiosity about humanity. One day, while conducting research in the Xarion Academy's vast archives, Rax stumbled upon an ancient artifact, an old transmission from Earth dating back centuries. It contained recordings of human history, from their earliest civilizations to the present day. Excitedly, Rax shared his discovery with Lura, and together they delved into the wealth of information contained within the transmission. They learned about Earth's ancient cultures, their myths and legends, and the pivotal moments that shaped human history. As they studied, Rax and Lura became captivated by the resilience of the human spirit. They read about civilizations rising from the ashes of war, scientists pushing the boundaries of knowledge, and artists expressing the beauty of the human experience. But alongside the triumphs, they also discovered humanity's darker chapters: the atrocities of war, the injustices of oppression, and the scars left by greed and ambition. It was a sobering reminder that humans, like all species, were capable of both greatness and folly. Determined to learn more, Rax and Lura petitioned the Academy to allow them to return to Earth for further study. Their request was granted, and soon they found themselves back on the space station, preparing for another journey to the blue planet below. Upon their arrival, Rax and Lura wasted no time immersing themselves in Earth's culture and history. They visited museums, libraries, and archaeological sites, eager to uncover the secrets of humanity's past. One day, while exploring the ruins of an ancient city, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber containing a trove of artifacts. Among them was a weathered journal belonging to a human explorer who had traversed the globe centuries ago. As they pored over the journal's pages, Rax and Lura were transported back in time, following the explorer's footsteps across continents and oceans. They marveled at the diversity of human cultures and the richness of their traditions. But the journal also revealed the explorer's struggles, the dangers he faced, the hardships he endured, and the moments of doubt that threatened to consume him. It was a reminder that the path to understanding was often fraught with challenges. As they journeyed further into the heart of humanity, Rax and Lura encountered individuals from all walks of life: artists, scientists, philosophers, and ordinary people with extraordinary stories to tell. Each encounter deepened their appreciation for the human spirit and its capacity for resilience and compassion. But amidst their exploration, they also witnessed the pressing challenges facing humanity: climate change, political unrest, social inequality, and the ever-present threat of conflict. It was clear that Earth, despite its beauty and diversity, was a planet in need of healing. Determined to make a difference, Rax and Lura joined forces with human activists and scholars, working together to address the pressing issues facing the planet. They shared their knowledge from Xarion, offering new perspectives and innovative solutions to age-old problems. As they worked side by side with their human counterparts, Rax and Lura realized that the bonds of friendship and cooperation transcended species and planets. Together they forged a path toward a brighter future, where the spirit of unity and understanding prevailed. And so, as they bid farewell to Earth once more, Rax and Lura carried with them not only memories of their journey, but also a newfound sense of purpose. They knew that their exploration of humanity was far from over, and they looked forward to the adventures that lay ahead, knowing that wherever their travels took them, the spirit of compassion and curiosity would guide their way.